this video, we'll install the HP ZCentral Connect Manager and then install the initial trial license. In preparation for that, you must be logged in as the domain administrator, and you must know the fully qualified host name for the system that you'll be installing onto. The two commands shown will give you the login identifier and the fully qualified host name. Following that, we're going to create a managed service account. The ZCentral Connect Manager software provides a script, PowerShell script, that lets you add the managed service account. The MSA is the most secure way for the ZCentral Connect Manager to interact with the Windows Active Directory. That PowerShell command will confirm that the ZCentral user ID MSA has been added to the Active Directory. From that, we're going to start the ZCentral Manager install script, the MSI. Once that begins, you can read through the end user license agreement. Following this, you'll need to know the host name of the system that's running the Connect Manager. The default port that clients connect to is 443, and the message bus port between the manager and the upcoming agent is 8883. Following that, you can enter the password, which will be used to log into the ZCentral Connect Manager as the administrator. At this panel, you'll have a choice of which type of account you would like to use for the ZCentral Connect Manager and the Active Directory communication. HP recommends using the Managed Service account, so we'll select that. We'll enter the name of that Managed Service account in the format of domain / Managed Service account, which we created with the PowerShell script previously to this, followed by a $sign. So we'll hit the next, and this will let us make our last choice, which is the location. We'll take the default installation directory, and then we'll install. So the first stage is adding the components, copying the necessary files, and then at this point, the software is in preparation to being started. The first thing it tries to do is try to start the Windows service. The ZCentral Connect Manager runs as a Windows service. Takes a few seconds, and then it's ready. You'll see in the last panel the two endpoints, the connection points. One is for the administrator and one is for the user. So we'll go into the computer management, and we're going to take a look at the ZCentral Connect Manager service, just as an information and a confirmation that it's running. So scroll down to the HP ZCentral Connect Manager, right click, check the properties, and you could see that it's running. The startup is automatic, and the login information. Normally, you don't need to touch that. There's a couple of circumstances where you were. We'll go over one of them in a second. So now we'll go back to the installation panel, and we'll take that admin URL and we'll connect to it with Chrome. At this point, all the certificates are not in place, so it's not secure, but we'll continue to that URL. We'll log in as the administrator using the password that was supplied during the installation, and you could see that we're at the bare bones admin panel. If you go to the About, you could see the version of the software and also the licensing status. We have no licenses at this point. I have downloaded a trial license previously. You could see that the feature is trial license, that there's a quantity of 100 concurrent user sessions, and the expiration date is June 19, 2020. So we'll just take that license file that was downloaded from the HP support site. We'll move it over into Program Data, HP, ZCentral Connect Manager, and just put it in place. So now that we have that in place, we'll go back to our service window. We'll find the ZCentral Connect service again and restart the service. Restarting the service, we'll look in that directory for any file named .lic suffix, and it will use that as the license file. So since it's valid, we'll refresh our browser and we'll see that the license has been updated. We have a trial license for 100 concurrent sessions, and it's good to 6/19. So that's the basics for installing ZCentral Connect Manager.